bird fights.
Yeah, I mean, thanks to James for shining a light on something that we don't talk about enough.
Yeah, I mean, it was important. I think that there's a lot of people out there that can't tell one bird from the other. I know, I was showing my friend Jason Reitman Superman like early. And he goes, and he said, we have, cryptos in the movie, and then there's a scene where the guy who's about to stomp on the dog, and Jason says, was that crypto? And I'm like, no, he's like got a brown spot, he's totally different. He's like, I can't really, don't you with me. He's gonna love that I told that story.
So bird blindness is Langston's sole weakness. Anybody else have a weakness you want to expose for your character? What do you think their sole weakness would be? Their Achilles heel.
The kind of selling has way more than one soul.
Bird again.
What? Way more than one?
Yeah.
Vigilante's toe.
Yeah,
Vigilante's toes.
Well, I'm doing alright without it. Am I? I don't know.
You what?
My lack of a toe.
Your toe's fine. It's not a lack of it.
It grew back.
He cut it half off. It's
It's
fine.
only half.
You're making way too big of a deal out of it.
Which character is a good hang? Who would you want to hang out with from this cast, character-wise?
Bio for sure. I mean, she's definitely she's the only one that's not a maniac.
Yeah.
Langston, for sure. Tim Meadows' character. Yeah, good hang there. Definitely. Don't bring to like the Earth Sanctuary.
Anybody but hardcore, probably.
What about Peacemaker? What do we think?
Yes.
The night out with Peacemaker?
I don't know. What do you guys think? The night out with Peacemaker? We'll do it. We'll all go out somewhere tonight. Will we do that? There's enough of you. There's too many of you in here. Okay. Let's random draw. We'll take a section from the back. We'll take a section in the middle. No, we can't do that. There's no way to fairly accommodate everyone. I'm just gonna
Everybody
say.
dressed up as Peacemaker.
Everyone dressed up as Peacemaker? You guys are in for an interesting evening. Talk about commodities. That's it. What do you think the banana futures trade's gonna be? That's a night with Peacemaker. Anyway, it's been fun. We got 21 minutes left. Let's work.
By the way, that scene was directed by Greg Matola, who's from Superdad fame. He is an amazing director who did such great work on our show this season.
Yeah, I loved working with him. He was awesome. He did episodes 2 and 3, and they're really, really great episodes.
We talked about that amazing fight scene for you, Jennifer. What about we do get a sneak peek at Peacemaker fighting with himself, essentially, in that trailer?
I would like to reclassify that. I would like to say we get to see Peacemaker playing with himself.
So charming.
To a very exciting finish. It's very short though. Thank you, that's my time, folks.
I was going to ask you what it's like to...
Around the 18-year-old thing, I didn't say anything. It's their minds that are in the gutter. You guys know what you were thinking. It's fine. It's okay. Okay, that's officially my time, folks.
I hesitate to ask John another question for fear of children.
That is a good strategy. Stay away from me for 20 minutes, we'll be fine. Or go for it.
You know, sweet ride in this season, the motorcycle.
Ooh. We can talk about that, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
How cool do you feel on the Peace Cycle, John?
It's a lumbering piece of machinery. It looks very cool.
It shoots torpedoes.
It has speakers, a sick paint job. It's nice. It's very nice.
Yeah, we had a logic question about the missiles on the motorcycle. We're wondering, when the missiles take off, does the motorcycle go backwards?
No. It's designed in a way that there's absolutely no recoil. It's the same way when you fire the 2 machine guns on the front, there's no recoil. It's been engineered to do that.
Okay, great. We just wanted to make sure we get questions.
I could explain it, but it would take up 24 minutes, and we only have 19 minutes left.
Is there a
Science.
What is he looking at?
technology things.
I have that motorcycle. Well, is it here right now? Actually, it might be.
The Peacemaker is here.
But
Yeah, it's at the,
I normally have it in my office at DC.
yeah, it's at Peace Fest.
See the Peacemaker. It's pretty good.
And see Bobby Shazam and Steel Panther tonight. That's going to be the greatest show of all time.
I was gonna say, let's talk music a little bit.
Let's do.
How do you decide soundtrack for this season? And what were the needle drops that were important for you? How do you assemble the playlist for this season?
I mean, I do it the same way I do everything. I mean, first of all, I think the soundtrack this season is my favorite soundtrack I've ever done. It's so good with so many bands I love. It is in line with the soundtrack from the first season, but it's a lot more modern bands actually, a lot more songs from the past 10, 15 years or so. But it's I write with my huge playlist of sleaze metal songs, and I sometimes have a song that I write a scene for, or a scene that I write a song for. That song was something I've had on my list for a long time. In the hardcore fight scene, there's a band called Silver Tide sang Blue Jeans. Great song. Gonna be on, I believe it's on the album, the LP that's coming out. So it's
Ozzy Osbourne.
yeah. And Ozzy Osbourne in the trailer. Thank you for mentioning that. That was really sad the other day, and it wasn't until this morning that I remembered that we had Ozzy Osbourne in the trailer. We also have him on in the season, and so.
Thank you.
Since Danielle isn't here, maybe you could speak to where we do find Adebayo this season. Obviously,
I mean, she's so optimistic despite everything. She keeps believing, but she's also like Harcourt, can't work in the intelligence agencies in the United States, and she learned at the end of the first season that she wants to be a spy or a mercenary. And so she's trying to start up her own mercenary business, and it's going absolutely nowhere at the beginning of the season. So, but she doesn't bring her down. She just keeps on believing.
She is so optimistic. That's one of her superpowers.
Yeah.
It's not going to surprise anyone to hear me say this. There's some really extreme stuff, some wild stuff this season.
Yeah, actually, this is not for kids this season. This season's more extreme than the last season.
I mean, I don't know how much you want to reveal, but does anybody have a moment on set like, we're getting away with this, we're really going there, we're saying this, we're doing this?
AG,
I knew what I
every
could.
episode.
I've said that on set about 5-6 times. Like,
Yeah.
am I allowed to do it? And this is okay? I can say that?
There is a very sexual thing happening in Peacemaker's house, and Frank has sent
Are you aware of this?
Frank has sent a catalyst to go spy on Peacemaker, and I didn't tell Steve what he was going to be looking in the.
You read it in the script and you're like, oh, that could be funny, and then you show up and this thing is happening. It's like, oh my god. I know it's cable, but it's insane that we're showing it on cable.
First episode.
Strap in.
Strap
Or strap on. That's my time, folks.
Creative necessity.
Creative necessity, yes. That's the thing I like most about working with you, the creative necessity. Yes, the blanket of creative necessity we can hide under. I like it.
Is there ever that moment, John? It feels like you obviously trust this man with a lot. Like a line, a moment where you're like, really, we're going there? Or is the trust so implicit? It's an easy yes for whatever's in the script.
Dude, look at me, I'll do whatever. Here we are, right? Yeah, I'm gonna take the back half of Hall H. We're going somewhere. I'm gonna hide it as a promotion for Peacemaker Season 2 only on HBO Max on August 21st. But we're just gonna rip through San Diego. They have no idea. Not enough hot sauce in this city to contain us. No, I'll do anything. Almost anything. Yeah. I think James takes advantage of that a lot. Yeah. That's why we're good. That's why we're great.
Now, listen, John's the best. I mean, he really does. He will try anything, and he's just really open. And for a guy who is as famous as John Cena is, which let's face it, he's one of the most famous people in the world. He has no ego whatsoever. He is there to do, this is true.
He got naked at Academy Awards.
And this is a guy who wants truth. Now he gets very silly when he's on some he gets very silly when he's on stage, but the truth is John Cena turns in an amazing performance this season. And I come from season 1, and then I came back to do this season a couple of years later, and I honestly couldn't believe what he was capable of and how much he had grown as an actor in those 2 years. And you guys are in for something incredibly special this season because of the work of all of these actors, but especially John. It's really, really something to see. And this is my favorite, everyone knows, this is my favorite thing in the world, you know? I love this show so much, and I especially love these people here that I'm up here on stage with. This is the best group of people in the world, and they're all, except for Frank. And they're all really, this show is just a complete joy to me, and I'm so grateful that I have these people, you know, walking beside me as we do this. And today has been the most fun day I've had in, you know, a year.
The last time is now.
Talk about special, your buddy Michael Rooker this season. I just want to tease.
Yeah, Rooker plays a character by the name of Red St. Wild. He's the world's most famous eagle hunter. I guess you guys didn't know there was such a thing as a famous eagle hunter. Well, that's what he is very proud of doing. And he's basically Eagly's Lex Luthor. So Eagly gets his own arch enemy this season. You kill all your arch enemies, but Eagly gets one.
Eagly has earned one. Eagly's badass.
Eagly gets his own fight scenes this season. He does some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, Eagly's badass.
Better pet, Crypto or Eagly? Anybody have a controversial? I'm sorry.
Sophie's it's not controversial for me. I just get to come out of the gate and say Eagly.
Crypto's a bad dog.
Because as bad as Eagly is, he's still more well behaved than Crypto.
Yeah, but he's an eagle.
Everybody needs an eagle, though.
I know, but like, if Eagly gets crazy, he, you know, shits on your floor, leaves for too long. If Crypto gets crazy, he treats your house like an ant farm and just burrows holes into it. So I think I'd rather put up with Eagly than Crypto.
Yeah, and you're right. I just love dogs. So maybe I would just
Kill Eagly.
Crypto.
Did you say kill Eagly? What's wrong with you?
I think he said that that Crypto could kill.
Oh, okay, Crypto could definitely kill him. I mean, come on, he's a superpowered dog. Of course he could kill him.
Yeah, come on, man.
Superman, Peacemaker. It's just, those are facts.
Yeah.
Everybody here gets an eagle on the way out tonight.
Are you over?
I thought that guy yelled, kill Eagly! What's wrong with this person?
Only the best in Hall H, always. Talk to me, it's no spoiler to say now, we do know that there are a few characters from Superman in this season.
Yes.
I don't know, cool to get them in the mix, to get Guy Gardner, Hawk Girl, Maxwell Lord.
Anytime I can make Nathan have to put up that stupid haircut. But they're in it, and Isabella's just such a joy to be around. And, you know, maybe there's a couple other people wandering around these halls that are in Superman, but are also in Peacemaker Season 2.
Does anybody want to make a pitch? You've got the head honcho for a spin-off for your character. Do you want to make a pitch for the Economist solo series, Steve? Or
Yes, sir, James.
I had a pitch for the Economos and Vigilante, like a buddy comedy. I thought that would be really fun.
Yeah.
That is the way in which Vigilante has changed, Freddie. because he has started to move some of his obsession of Peacemaker over to an obsession of Economos. So he now has these two male figures who he's totally obsessed with. And he calls Economos every single day.
Yeah. You get to see both of them get really annoyed with me.
Do we want to, as we wrap up, one final tease, favorite episode? What's the one to look, I mean, they're all great. I've seen 5 of them, but what's the one to look out for?
6.
I
Yeah,
was
and
gonna say
8. I mean, both 6 and 8, I guess, would be between those two.
I would say number 1. I was shocked by number 1.
One's great.
Yeah, 1 was like, my mind was blown. I was like, I can't believe we're getting away
I know.
with all this stuff.
Wait, have you ever seen 8 yet? Right.
We read it.
Who directed 8? I forget. Who directed 8?
James.
That's so true. That's sorry.
Wait, who directed 6? 6 you said.
James.
Oh, right.
Showing my ass a little bit.
See,
Last
this-
night I was sitting with Frank and I go, where we're going on? And he's like, oh, the season's so great. I'm like, yeah, I really like the season. I love it so much. I'm like, I especially love episodes 1, 6, and 8. And Frank goes, those are the episodes you directed.
But I'm the asshole.
Frank Grillo gets the last word. August 21st on Max. Peacemaker